Okay, so I just came up with a crazy idea. So TikTok is getting banned on the 19th, right? Okay, so hold on, give me 1 minute. We're gonna figure this out, chat. Give me a minute here. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Give me a minute, chat. Perfect. Alright. So. Give me a minute. Alright. Actually, that's fucking perfect. This is kind of crazy, chat. Alright, let's see here. So, TikTok, welcome in. YouTube, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? So today, we're going to be trying to figure out how to save TikTok, right? Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. Hear me out, as this may be the craziest idea of all time, chat. Okay.
This can certainly be either the way to go or not the way to go. Now, you may think that this could be hands down probably the craziest fucking idea that anybody could ever think of, right? Okay, so earlier I was on TikTok, I was scrolling through, right, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know, this one creator, he was cooking on some, right? He said if we stop using all the meta apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that, right, and we just stop for 10 days, okay, 10 days is fine. 10 days is fantastic, right? It's smart, it's understandable as how we are able to, you know, stop like Facebook and all the meta apps from making money. Cool. But here's the thing though. Why just 10 days? Why? I thought we wanted to make a big impact, right? Well, if you want to make a big impact, uninstall Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, all from your phones, your tablets, your computers, everything. And I promise you, that is probably going to be the easiest fucking thing that we've ever done. Now, yeah, it's not too often that you sit there and you go, well, it's like 10 days, you know? 10 days isn't much to us, but in the business world, that's a lot of time. That's really a lot of time. It's crazy, to think that only 10 days would actually sit there and affect the way that social media works. But if we did it for more than 10 days, if we did it for more than 20 days, now, realistically speaking, I say 10, I say 20, right? Nah, motherfucker, that shit is lightweight. That shit is lightweight as a motherfucker, for real. Straight up lightweight. How about this, TikTok? How about this, YouTube? 90 whole days. 3 months of zero meta app social media, and we get TikTok back because there's no other social media pushing out content. Now, yeah, there's going to be some of those naysayers, and I've ran into them too, and it's kind of crazy, chat. It really is. And everybody, welcome into. I see you guys up in here as well. Thank you for the likes. I do appreciate that as well. 9 likes, Strange and Twisted. Welcome, and I appreciate you for coming in. Thank you so much. And Gooby, Gooby, what's up, bro? Welcome in. Look, guys, y'all gotta understand something. In order for us to save TikTok, and I'm gonna keep this stream going as long as I possibly can. In order to save TikTok, who in here right now that's scrolling through the For You page? Who in here that's scrolling through the For You page right now? Who wants to save TikTok? Who wants to save TikTok? Who wants to? Who wants TikTok to be saved? Who wants their social media to not be taken away? Who wants their voice not to be taken away? We don't want our voice taken away, U.S. government, and I swear to fucking God, if you think for once that taking away an app that's given everybody a voice over the last, 5-6 years plus, do you think for once that it's going to stop us from projecting our voice? No. Sometimes the loudest voice is one that's silent. And now, I can understandably say that a lot of people can go, there's nothing we can do to save TikTok. There's nothing we can do to save, that piece of social media that came out from China. There's no way to save it. See, the thing is, there's people in the Supreme Court, right? There's plenty of people in the Supreme Court. But we have more people using TikTok. Okay, let me repeat that again. We have more people using TikTok on a day-to-day basis, making it a normal thing for everybody to be able to be using that app in general. Now, I know my stream title is Fortnite Cam After 4 Years. Whoop-de-doo. I'm letting fucking Fortnite people know too. This shit needs to happen. Y'all need to know this shit. Okay? Y'all need to know exactly how to bring everybody together. Y'all want to bring everybody together? this is how you do it. You want to save the social media that we have, the social media that we've grown with over the last how many years? Start with the meta apps. Now, the meta apps in general, okay, they have, you know, they started a long time ago. Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, which is now called X, Instagram, right? We have all of those social media right now. But that's all the social media that the U.S. government okayed because they said, and I quote, it's not an issue to the U.S. government because they have tabs on it. They have tabs on all of the media that hits your phone, hits your For You page, hits your subscriber page over on over here on YouTube, you know, and it's like, well, what do we do, right? Well, that's exactly what we do. That's how we do it. In order for us to stop the government from getting rid of our social media, our businesses, our money, our fucking way of life, the first things first. Stop using the meta apps that the people that we call our government okayed. They okayed us for Facebook, Messenger, and stuff like that. Okay? And, of course, you know, in order to save TikTok, that's how you do it. Now, it says unoriginal or reproduced content. Okay. Watch this, TikTok. Check this out. You need to fix your augmented interface. That's the first start. Watch this shit, chat. So, just give me a moment. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to restart my TikTok again, and we're gonna do this all over again. Now, it's crazy to think about, but I'm gonna do it like this. Watch this shit, chat. What's up, TikTok? Welcome in. You guys are already coming in. You guys are already coming in. All right.
So, chat, welcome in. You guys are probably wondering.
Well, my idea is to cease the TikTok ban. Now, in the beginning, y'all are gonna think, you know, oh, this is impossible. You can't get this done. That's the wrong idea to have. Y'all want to save TikTok? This is how we do it. Okay? In order for us to save TikTok, we must come together as 170 million people. Okay? And I'm going to repeat this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What y'all don't seem to get is if we are to save TikTok, we need to stop using Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Instagram, all the basic social media that we have. We need to be able to cease by deleting it from our phones, our tablets, our PCs, because if we want to save TikTok, sometimes in order to get something done, we have to do something we don't like. So we got to go to the extreme. We got to get rid of the main social media that we use. Now I know. This is like it's like it's on repeat. I get it. It's fine, you know. But I want to be able to help save TikTok, and I know you guys do too. I know everybody doesn't want to see TikTok go. TikTok is a wonderful thing. TikTok is an amazing thing. And here I am, making sure that y'all have the best knowledge right here on this channel. Y'all want to know how to save TikTok? This is exactly how we're going to do it. I want to save TikTok. I want to see the world be a happier, more peaceful place. But we can't have a peaceful world without coming together as the United States of America. Now, I would rather, honestly, and I know this is going to sound crazy when I say it, but I want to honestly, like the government's taking away basically our vocal rights as a human being because they're not allowing us to say what we want over social media. This isn't about fucking TikTok being spyware. This isn't about TikTok being, you know, an issue, a national security threat. No. It's something bigger than that. Okay? And a lot of people are sitting there thinking, oh yeah, you know, there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that we can do to save TikTok. Yeah, right. If we stop using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Messenger, you know, and if we just stop using it for not just 10 days, but for 90 days, that would be a fat fucking impact to the world of social media. Now, you could take this as a grain of salt, or you could take this as reality. TikTok's going to go. TikTok is going to get deleted from the Google Play Store for, I think, at least about a good 24 hours. Right? But I think that if we were to stop using all the meta apps, right, for 90 days and just decided to use Snapchat as our main focus of social media. If we started using Snapchat for at least like a good 90 days, Snapchat would make more money, evolve, and probably end up making something good out of it. Now, on the other hand, if we were to sit there and go, you know, hold on one second. Watch this shit, chat. I'm actually going to show you something, okay? I can sit here and play AR hockey if I want to right now, right? Hi, Gigi. Right? So, I'm just gonna say it like this, chat. I want to save TikTok, and I really do want to save TikTok as well. I believe that if we, like I said beforehand, if we stopped using meta apps for the next 90 days, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all basic social media apps that we have right now would be getting taken down completely. And there's nothing that the government would be able to do to stop us, right? I mean, think about it. Think about it for a second. If we stopped using social media for 90 days and we just focused on like Instagram and stuff like that for 90 days, we'd be fine. Matter of fact, we'd do fantastic. But here's the kicker. There you go. I'm gonna give myself some light. I'm Viper. Nice to meet you. If you guys haven't already followed me here on TikTok, please go ahead and do so. If you guys haven't already subbed to me on YouTube, go ahead and do so. This is my basic idea of trying to save TikTok, and this is probably the best thing that we could possibly do to save TikTok. However, it's probably going to be the hardest thing we've ever done in the community. If we all came together for 90 days, give or take. I mean, it doesn't have to be straight up 90 days, but it would make a fucking serious impact if it was a straight up 90 days. If we decided for the next 90 days to just stop using all the meta apps, delete them from your phone, right? And keep just Snapchat, right? Just Snapchat. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, I'm not comfortable with Snapchat. Okay. It's understandable. Not a lot of people are going to be comfortable with that shit, and that's understandable. But sometimes, in order to get something done, you have to do shit you're not comfortable with in the first place. Hi, Catnap. And I can promise you right now that if we're able to pull this off, and we actually come together as a community and stop using main social media, understand this. All the meta apps have been okayed by the U.S. government, for American consumption, and it is good for us all to actually just use it in general. Now, if you read between the lines, okay, and I know that a lot of people over here on TikTok are listening too, and I'm glad that you guys are over here. I can see you guys over here on chat, and I'm absolutely wonderful that, it's absolutely wonderful just for you guys to come in and just hang out and stuff like that and hear me out. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Like, you guys don't even have to press the double tap at all for the likes and everything else like that. You guys don't have to do that at all. And hi, Prophet. I feel like that if for the next 90 days, if we just stopped using all meta apps, we could literally bring TikTok back and put everything else under the ground. Prophet, thank you so much for that heart, man. I really do appreciate you so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. Thank you so much. I seen you over there on the other channel, by the way, and I went to go try to talk or whatever, and I know you see me and stuff like that, and you acknowledge me, and I do appreciate that, Poet. Really do. I feel like, though, like, if we just decided to open up and just stop using the main social media, like I said beforehand, how do I put it? If the meta apps have already been okayed by the government, if you read between the lines, the government's pretty much watching us through every piece of social media that we have. Hi, GG Rar. It would indefinitely cease the main social media. Now, I've seen apps go down before, and I'm a juggalo, okay? Like, through and through. Like, 2 scoops to the motherfucking whoop. Like, I actually, like, represent that motherfucking clown love. And there was an app that the juggalos were using called Juggalo Book. Now, it was kind of like Facebook, but for juggalos, okay? Where, you know, you've got the underground pretty much using that, whatever, but that app got taken down, like, quick as shit because of some security threat. It's not right. It's not right at all. It's the same thing that's happening with TikTok. They're trying to take out our voice, our freedom of speech, our First Amendment right. But for real, Benjamin. Nice, bro. Thank you so much for that. Look, Joey. I don't know if you've been here enough to, like, listen to whatever, but if we got rid of all the main media social apps that we have nowadays, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Twitter, stuff like that, if we just got rid of it for 90 days, what do you think, chat? What do you guys think would happen? What do you think would happen? Let's be real here. What do you think would happen? Like, be honest. Yeah, you're right. Life in general wouldn't change much. You're right. But, however, 90 days to a business? 90 days to a business is a lot of money loss. A lot. I mean, multi-million dollar type money loss. So, you're right, but you're partially right. Yeah, you're right. Life wouldn't change much. For us. For the business holders, for the stockholders of Facebook and Messenger and Twitter and Instagram. Meta. Ray-Ban. There's literally nothing that the US government would be able to do or say to stop us. They can't just say, oh no, you have to use the social media apps that we say is okay. They can't say that. They can't say that. They're not allowed to say that. I mean, they could if they wanted to, but it would be violating so many fucking rights, it would be insane. See, people outside of social media, we're gonna pick and judge those, yeah. 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 Yeah, you're right. You're right, Joey. But, like I said before, And let's speak business aspect. Let's speak business aspect for a second. Okay. For business aspects, it would be for as a business aspect for 90 days though. 90 days, that's a lot of money. That's 3 months worth of money. If social media, main social media, stops for 90 days, how do you think those businesses are going to react? They took us out. The government did. Or at least they think they did. Bullshit. They wouldn't lose any money? Bullshit. See, the thing is, if we stop using the app, or the apps, okay? If we stop using the apps for 90 days, okay? There's this thing called a money-made algorithm. It's in layman's terms, that's a money-made algorithm, okay? 10 days for sure would be mid. 20 days, 30 days, that's a whole entire month. That would make a slight impact. 60 days on the other hand, that would make a pretty mediocre impact. 90 days on the other hand, if those apps are deleted off your phone, not accessed for the next 90 days, not used whatsoever, who controls Meta? Mark Zuckerberg. It would take money out of Mark Zuckerberg's pocket. Mind you, Mark Zuckerberg is also friends with who? He's friends with Donald Trump. He's friends with Elon Musk. Not only would it take money out of his owner of Facebook, who's branded with Meta. Yep. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. He owns Meta. Well, I think he partially owns Meta. Not fully, but I think he partially owns it. Oculus, Meta. Come on. Hit me with some more words. They won't lose money if you stop using it for 90 days. They're gonna lose a lot of money. See, for instance, like if you look at YouTube, okay? Look at YouTube for instance. After a specific amount of subscribers, you start getting revenue, ad revenue, stuff like that, right? And if people watch your whole entire video, you get paid. However, if you don't use any of it, you don't watch any of the video, nobody gets paid. Same concept. Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. Instagram Reels, Twitter. Like, you stop using it for 90 days, delete it off your phone and shit, activity goes down. Activity goes down, those businesses start getting a little freaked the fuck out. I know it's crazy for like maybe maybe 10, 20 people, the small mind thinks 10, 20 people, are just going to listen to this and that's it. You wouldn't believe how many people are already on board with this, though. Meta owns everything now. Nobody is going to lose money. Yeah, Meta owns everything now. Nobody's going to lose money. Bullshit. Everybody stops using Meta, they're going to lose money. Try me again. Think about it again. Look at my most recent post on TikTok, and I promise you'll understand. You'll get it. Trust me. And if you watch that video that was stitched with it, you'll get a better idea of what the fuck I'm talking about. Nobody will. That's the point, Viper. And that's the wrong fucking mentality to have. That's the wrong mentality to have. That's literally the wrong mentality to have. You think that nobody will. That's an assumption. People who assume that it's not gonna happen, people who assume that doing something fucking batshit wild for the next 90 days of not using main social media that's based on Meta who is who's been okayed by the government for American consumption. The government watches us use Meta. The government watches all the time. Hi, thank you for the heart me. Thank you so much. Mama Bat, thank you so much. If you haven't, if you're already sitting in here and listening or whatever, thank you for hearing me out. If you're just joining, here's basically the idea of what I have. Okay. Realistically speaking, TikTok's going to be taken down after the 19th for about maybe a good 24 hours, right? A lot of people, including Joey, think that nobody will stop using Meta apps. Nobody will. The world's already on board. I've seen plenty of videos with over 500,000 likes. Okay? It's possible. It's possible to save TikTok. Anything's possible. TikTok's became a day-to-day life thing for us all. Have they not, Mama? Be real with me here. TikTok has become a day-to-day life thing for everybody. If we were to stop using all Meta apps for 90 days, 90 days is a long time. 90 days is a lot of money, and 90 days is a lot of ad revenue that they missed out on. 90 days is also a lot of fucking watch time videos that you've been fucking spending a lot of time on for fucking Facebook and stuff like that, watching fucking Facebook videos. If you want to bring the pack mule down to his knees, you gotta stop feeding it. Stop feeding Messenger. Stop feeding Facebook. Stop feeding Instagram. Stop feeding Twitter. Stop feeding Discord. You wanna save TikTok? Start today. Before the ban. Start today. Stop using that shit. If I guarantee you that the government's fucking watching this right now, and I guarantee that they're fucking pissed off because I'm opening up my fucking mouth, and that's why they're shadow banning everything that I'm saying. But there are some of those people here in chat right now that are watching this and going, this motherfucker's crazy. He's just talking out his ass, you know? If you have that mindset, then that's you. You're a naysayer at that point. If you don't think that we can save TikTok, then TikTok originally wasn't for you in the first place. But I never said that you weren't allowed to be here. You came up into TikTok. You started your following here on this app. You did everything that you possibly could. Creating videos, creating clips, creating multiple different types of edits for videos. You got kids coming into the chat going, name a state and I'll give you an edit. You got kids like that coming up in here, right? And they're going, yeah, there's your edit, right? So you go to check out that edit, that edit ends up being fire. When that edit's fire, it gets thousands and thousands and thousands of views. It gets thousands and thousands and thousands of views. It gets hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of likes. If it gets 1 million views, it gets 100,000 likes. That's how the algorithm works. 10% of your views are most likely people just fucking scrolling through. 20% of your views is people scrolling through and then going like and then scroll, like and then scroll, like and then scroll, right? And they're just mindlessly doing this, just right? And they're just scrolling through. You got your fucking phone right here and you're just going like, scroll, like, right? And you're just sitting there. Okay? And you're just sitting there just fucking scrolling all day long like you're counting fucking cash. You're fucking making that shit rain. But you're just pressing that like button. You're engaging. And no matter if you're watching a video or if you're liking it or you're commenting on it or you're sharing it or you're favoriting it or you're reposting it, you're engaging in it somehow, some way. You know, and it's like engagement is probably like the first fucking thing that comes around when you go, what's real, what's fake, what's new, what's not. Y'all like content. Y'all like fresh content. Y'all like good content. Y'all like real content. This is how you do it. This is what you do. You stop using the meta apps, just like that. Algorithm ceases. Money stops coming in. No new updates. No new glitches. You've gotten AI in Facebook answering your every request. Just like, for instance, ChatGPT. Think about that for a second. If you got ChatGPT, it's AI. It's an AI interface, right? And that AI interface is, believe it or not, a subset of Meta. Whether if Meta likes to admit it or not. Now that might me just be talking out my ass on that one. But it's what I got from understanding. Over the last few years, I've grown as a content creator over time, and this is the first time that I'm actually going to be sitting here and actually talking to you guys about this, because it's important, yo. Shit's important. You want to make an impact today? You want to make an impact today? That's how you fucking do it, chat. That's exactly how you do it. You want to create a motherfucking impact? That's exactly how you do it. And look at this, chat. Look at this, look at this, look at this. And if you don't think that I'm actually sitting here talking to you guys, look at this. See this tripod right here? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are being answered. Every second, every moment, every time. You're being answered. You matter. You are important. Don't let anybody else tell you any different. Your mind, your heart, your body, your soul all matter. Every single time that you come up into anybody's chat, whether it be TKO show or Mama Bat or Bacon Lover, if he's ever, going through whatever. Give me a second. Comments. Mario Seedle. What's up, Dark here? Yo, what's up, Dark? So, I feel like that if TikTok just, you know, I feel like that if TikTok just listened through and just didn't use any other social media at all, maybe except for Snapchat, because Snapchat's not owned by Meta. Snapchat is its own thing. You want to be able to fucking save TikTok? Do it today. Stop using fucking mainstream media. Stop it. Stay underground. It's what juggalos have been doing for years. Juggalos have been staying underground for years. We don't get ever noticed unless it's by another underground being. I feel like that if you guys actually took the time and understood everything, it would be so much more worth it. Happy New Year. Yeah, definitely Happy New Year to you too. Definitely Happy New Year to you too. For sure, for sure. Mario, if you're not followed over on TikTok, please go follow me over on TikTok. I'm live right now. I feel like if people were to just cease the main social media, the meta apps. The meta apps, we've all had issues with it. You can't tell me that you haven't. Everybody's had issues with Facebook. Everybody's had issues with Instagram. Everybody's had issues with Twitter. Everybody's had issues with Messenger. Everybody's had issues with multiple different apps. But where do we stop? Where do we when do we stop at that? When do we sit and realize that the government's been watching us the whole entire fucking time? I hope you guys realize that. As you guys are sitting right here on my chat right now. Right here on my chat box. This is my chat box right here. Right here. I can see everybody through this. Through my tablet. You guys are a wonderful, wonderful community. Every person out there on TikTok, they've made so many people famous. All because they followed creators like Dax, creators like... Oh shit, give me a minute. Holy fuck. Ugh. Excuse me. Creators like Mom Who Games. Y'all seen her here on TikTok. Creators like TKO Show. Creators like Mama Bet. Creators like Corey Cup. Creators like GG Vex. Creators like Catnap, Prophet of End Times, Sexy Rose Mama, Francisco. I mean, like, y'all have made so much, you know, social media presence within such a little time. And y'all have understood the meta completely over the last few years. That you've gotten a pretty decent amount of people to follow you. Now, most of them might be alternate accounts, whatever, right? But y'all have done it. Y'all have gotten subscribers. Y'all have gotten followers, donations. I mean, fucking, I've seen TikTok universes. I've seen I've seen galaxies. I've seen heart me's, which I've gotten a few today. But the thing is that it's not all about the gifts. It's about you. You, the community. Y'all motherfuckers matter. Y'all matter. Y'all have the heart to be able to do what we need to do to keep TikTok alive. Yeah, it's gonna get banned on the 19th. But we've come back from harder things than this. We can save TikTok as a community. The thing is that TikTok is a social media giant. And the United States says, oh, we can just take it down? Are y'all crazy? Are y'all crazy? Like, you think you could just take down social media and not have the fucking world fucking blow fucking bits? Think that people aren't gonna just sit there and fucking freak the fuck out because fucking their favorite social media app of all time is now ceased? That the only way that we can access TikTok is through an APK? There's a lot of people over here on TikTok, and I've already scrolled through TikTok as well. There's a lot of people over here on TikTok, and I've tried to explain it to them as well. I ended up getting into one box. Within a few moments of me getting into that box, I said, I have a crazy idea on saving TikTok. And you know what happened? Within just that few moments, they booted me. Why? Why did they? Why did they boot me? Right? Because all they wanted to see was TikTok gone. So they're sitting there and bashing 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 and bashing. But what y'all don't seem to understand is that where you couldn't fucking come out of the woodwork because you're sitting there on TikTok and you don't know how to communicate with the fucking community. It's not our fault that you couldn't do it. There's obviously something wrong that you're doing. I didn't do it. You didn't, and you know, I didn't do it. You did it. You did it to yourself. You quite literally did that shit to yourself. And now somebody comes out of the woodwork and says, I have a crazy idea to save TikTok, and it's like, oh no, Viper. No, it's probably the dumbest idea of all fucking time. If you stop social media, you delete social media for the next 90 days, 170 million people, do you understand how much money that Meta would lose within a 90-day time period? Think about it. Like, let's do the math here for a second. For instance, say if you were Mark Zuckerberg, for instance, right? And you ended up spending like $90 a day via Meta, right? Now do $90 a day for 90 days. A fucking big number, isn't it? Huge number at that. $90, 90 days, 170 million people. So first off, you do the 90 times 90, okay? 90 times 90, right? 90 times 90 is what? 9 times 9 is 81, right? So 9 times 9 is 81. There you go. That means $810 per person over the course of 90 days. Okay. Then you got the 170 million people. So you take that 810 and then you then again multiply that by 170 million. Right? Check this out, chat. I'm gonna do something fucking bonkers, alright? Straight up bonkers. I'm gonna do the math for you right quick. So, $90 times 90 days, right? That's $8,100. Now, if you take 8,100 times 170 million, you guys go. Hold on. The world would lose an existential amount of money over time. And there would be nothing that the world can do to stop us. Over $1.37 quadrillion over 90 days would shut down any social media. For instance, say if people stopped using YouTube. Okay? How many people use YouTube? Now multiply that by the ad revenue of the highest paid creator. How much would that highest paid creator lose in the course of time? Hi, Miss Master Fox. How much money do you think that people would lose if all their ad revenue didn't go through? I know, but it would certainly make someone homeless, that's for sure. 10 days is one thing. Ceasing social media for 10 days, that's one thing. Ceasing social media for 90 days. Peace. But if you went even deeper than that, but ain't nobody's got the gumption to do it. They're so addicted to their phones nowadays that they wouldn't even want to do it in the first place. Imagine stopping using social media for a whole year. That's 12 months. That would be over 10.37 septillion dollars over time, give or take. But that would make any social media crash. Because why? It's impact. It's instant virality. Now, if somebody's wanting to do virality, they'll talk about this too. But the thing is, I'm not looking for something to go viral. I'm just trying to get a message across. Stop using meta apps. Meta apps such as Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, which is now called X. Imagine the biggest creator or the biggest creators not making any money whatsoever because they stopped using apps like Twitch, Kick, YouTube, right? They would lose more than $1 million within the first fucking week. Within the first week. Now, revert back to what I said about Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, the meta apps. If you get rid of that, there's nothing in this world, in this country, that the United States government can do to stop us from using social media and just ceasing it like that. They can't make us use social media. That's our choice. That's our choice as a community. That's our choice as a whole. Hi, Snoz. What's up, bud? Hi, Timmy, Giovanni, Guard, Miss Masterfox, APNR, Devin Dever. What's up, yo? Y'all want to save TikTok, though? Do it today. Stop using those meta apps. You want us to... And the United States wants to call TikTok spyware? Here's my fight back. TikTok was never spyware. They're telling us otherwise. They saying TikTok is spyware. It's not spyware. I believe the meta apps, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, every single one of them would cease if we just stopped using it completely, like deleting it from our phones and shit. That's gonna cause an uproar in the social media industry. I want to be able to cease everything else. TikTok has been way better than what YouTube is capable of. TikTok has been better than what Twitch is capable of. TikTok is way better than what Kick has been capable of. GIFs and stuff like that. Yeah, those are great. But it's not the main reason why I started on TikTok. Main reason why I started on TikTok is because I wanted to see the world be a better place. And you know what? The world has become a better place. Over the last few years of TikTok becoming a daily thing, not only for you, but for me as well. And my loved ones. My wife. She's used TikTok. Matter of fact, she started using TikTok before I did. And I ended up growing a bigger following within less time than she did. And she's over here sitting about fucking that, what, 1,500 followers? I'm sitting at about 6K. I put some work in. And so has she. And she's overlooked. So what exactly is the algorithm? You might ask. The algorithm is a basis of your interests and others' interests that could maybe interest you. But not a lot of people think about that. Instead, they go, you got this video, you got this video, you got this video, and you've interacted with about maybe 4 or 5 of them out of the 15 that you skipped. You have 5 of them that you liked. That's 1/3 of the population liking your video. That's 1/3 of the population of your TikTok, or... Excuse me, Jesus. Ugh. Fuck. Anyways, if y'all want to see TikTok saved today, get rid of those. Get rid of those social media apps, the ones you use daily. Stop using your Ray-Bans. Stop using your Oculus. Stop using Facebook. Stop using Messenger. Stop using Twitter. Stop using all of these mainstream social media apps. And take your country back. Be stronger than your country. Inevitable. It's been said that we are gods of our own design. So how do you stop another god? Stop feeding him power. You stop feeding him energy. Sooner or later, that god is defeated. Anything in this life is all based on what? Energy. Inertia. Molecules. Scientific studies actually show, for instance, that when you interact with others, it activates some synapses here up in your brain that just makes you want to talk to people more, socialize more, right? But then it's like, you stop socializing, and it's everything else has ceased. Take your voice back today and join me and millions of people, because by January 19th, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Messenger, No more. I'm not gonna use it. Y'all wanna talk to me? Add me on Snapchat. ZCLARK27. And I will see you guys on the next motherfucking video. Use code PAINTEDVIPER in the fucking Fortnite item shop, baby. Catch you on the flip side. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for stopping in. You guys are amazing. I love you all. And I wish you all the best of luck as we cease our social media and become a bigger, more powerful movement. Course of the next 90 days.